Hey guys, what's up? I'm Jules. Thank you for coming back for another weekly update of my channel. I do cross stitch mostly and just talk a lot about crazy things and usually my life for the most part. But thank you guys so much for coming. I want to thank you guys for all your support. For everybody who comes along to either the live streams or just watches my videos. And there are so many of you guys who have been watching for a long time that I really appreciate, especially when you can pop into a live stream and you're able to say hi. That is really, really cool. And I'm so happy when you're happy, and it's just a lot of fun. So we will have a live stream tomorrow morning. Absolutely going to do that. Which pattern I'm going to do is sort of like up in the air right now. I need to get back to working on Reaper because I kind of stopped when I got to about 2,000 stitches to go. I kind of stopped on them. So I was getting a little over Reapered, if there's such a thing. I'm so over you, Reaper, but there's the Reaper. 2,000 stitches to go. It's coming in nicely. The chin is coming in, teeth are coming in a little bit. It's looking quite scary. So I've reached that point. I don't know if I talked about this last week. I've reached that point in the cross stitch where it's kind of like I want to already be there. I want to already be done, but I got to finish the last 2,000 stitches. Oh man. The pattern in total was 47,000 stitches, so I've done 45,000 stitches. And I need to do more. So, I mean, I could conceivably get this done this week. I can do 2,000 stitches in a week if I really push it, but I'm trying to take it easy, and I'm trying to now incorporate some of my own stuff. I had an interesting stream the other day. Was it Sunday morning? I think it was. And that stream basically was, we talked about a lot of different things, but you would think, as long as I've been stitching, as crazy I am about patterns, and the fact that now I have my own designing store, which is on Etsy, Stitching Jules Design, link is down below, you'd think I would know things like Needlework Expo is coming up this weekend. But no, I don't know these things. I know about Nashville Market, where people display, designers will go to a physical market and basically display their works for distributors. So lots of stitching shops from all over the place go there. And Needlework Expo, which is happening this weekend, virtually online, is also the same way, I believe. I don't think there's any private individuals who can go there. It's all stores who are going to check out everybody's projects. And so there's a ton of designers that are going to be on there. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this, let me before I forget. So if you want to see what a lot of designers are putting out this year, like what their new designs are going to be this year, just go on YouTube and just type in Needlework Expo, EXPO. A ton of FlossTubers and cross-stitch designers are previewing their pieces on their YouTube channels. And if you see something that you like, then you certainly can reach out to your local needlework shop, or perhaps a needlework shop that maybe is not close to you, but you have used, because you can call these guys up, or you can go online, you can email them, you can order online, all different kinds of things. And some of these patterns are only available through stores. So definitely that is something that I think you guys should check out. And like I said, I'll put the link down below of the designers who are going to be at the show. And so hopefully you guys can check that out and, support some local stitcher people types. And so the reason why I am sort of discombobulated and why I was so excited was like, I've only had the store for about, what is it now? It's March. About 5 months, maybe? About 5 months, I think. And literally only a few of my pieces have been finished that I know of. I have a finished piece of Lioness. I've got my Raising the Flag. Recently, actually just yesterday, someone posted a lovely picture of my flat iron building in the monochrome design. Put a picture of it on Etsy under a review. So if you're interested in that at all, that came out lovely. Absolutely lovely. And it looks like it was sort of like maybe like a blue-gray color that they used for that. And came out fantastic, though. I really, really love it. So I need to get more pieces done. I mean, that's the thing is that I can sell in my shop all I want to, but till I can show you guys that my patterns stitch well and they're fun to stitch and everything comes out the way it's supposed to, until I can build that trust, I don't feel like I can really, be a part of this, be a part of the shows and whatnot. So the other one that I was really excited about that we started talking about is, have you guys ever heard of, I want to say it must be Needlework Galleria? It's held every year in St. Charles, Missouri, and it is a direct-to-consumer show. So it's a trade show or fair or whatever you want to call it, but stitchers go. And so apparently it's quite insane. And for that, I'm like, no, wait a second. Why don't I know about this? Why have I not heard about this? I don't know why I'm so like sheltered and closeted. I don't know. And so even before I was a designer, I would have been like, I'm going. But definitely the next time they have one, maybe not this year, but because maybe they're having it later this year, I'm not sure. But it likely won't be this year. It'll likely be the following year. But that would definitely be something that I would love to be at. And so thank you, Nanette. You're awesome. Thank you so much. And for letting me know and, lighting a fire in me. So this week what I've been doing is I've been pulling out my patterns that I want to finish that I think are really good representations of what I do, and trying to get more done. And I'm really loving it. And maybe stitch on some different fabrics, maybe not always on, I've got some 14 count, I've got some 18 count, but I've also got 25 count fabric. I've got a nice long piece of 25. It was sort of leftover from something else. And I've got this nice long piece, and theoretically I could do something, but I have a new design that's getting ready to come out, and I may use this fabric for it. Speaking of designs, before I show you my current progress, the thing about my designs is I have a bunch of new designs on the shop, on the Etsy store right now. A lot of watercolor based designs, so watercolor cross stitch. If you've ever seen, I'm just spinning in my chair, I'm sorry. If you've ever seen like a watercolor painting, these are beautiful public domain images, and I've basically just converted into cross stitch. Tried to make them smaller, so a lot of them will be about, on 18 count will be about this big, so won't take terribly long, but they're so nice. They came out so nice. So there's dogs, there's a few cats, there's a few cars, and I have more designs coming. Let's just say that I'm in various stages of the designs that are working well, but I have some new monochromatics coming, and I have some grayscale coming. I could make a monochromatic, well, I shouldn't say that. Making a photo black and white isn't always black and white. Yeah, anyway. Sometimes it looks way better as a grayscale. And so I have a few projects coming out that are going to be more grayscale than anything. And they look fantastic. I have and unfortunately though, some of them are going to be kind of large too, because the nature of the project makes it so that, grayscale, 18 count kind of thing. I have one of a White House, a historic White House coming, and I have a monochromatic, one color Eiffel Tower coming. That's for sure coming. And then there's a few other pieces that I'm working on that are monochromatic. But I have even more of, more colorful pictures, more colorful patterns coming to the store as well. So I'll be showing you guys here as they are released. I'll go through them with you guys. But so the bottom line is, I gotta get some stuff stitched, and I don't have a lot of time to stitch. So when I get Reaper done, I will still try to finish Rainy Waterloo Place, but in the meantime, I'll also be working on some of my other ones here. So let me show you a couple of the other projects that I have worked on this week. One is the Lincoln Memorial at Night, which is this one right here, which I haven't gotten very far on, as we all know. But this week, I pulled it out and basically just use one of those little bag clips to hold my fabric. And so I got this is the bottom little corner. and that's the top corner. And so that's about all you can see right now. But that's the Lincoln Memorial. It's kind of like it at night, so it doesn't look like it quite so much right now, but it will. It will when I get more stitched on it. So, but I've been working on that one, and then I pulled Empire State Workers out of the frame. I pulled it out of the roller frame. I wanted to be able to move it around a lot easier. I'm like, where's that hair? It looks like it's poking me right in the head. But I pulled it out of the frame so that I could kind of take it around with me. It just made it a little bit easier to use. I tried using a hoop stand, and so far I'm like, because I kind of like the casualness of being able to kind of sit back and stitch. I miss that in sometimes using a frame, where a lot of times I'm more like right on top of stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, here is Empire State Workers. So, oh yeah, and I did cut that. I actually cut the fabric too, because that was tucked in so tightly to this stupid little part where the frame kind of got messed up. But anyway, it'll be all right. I'll frame that right out of existence. But there's the beginning of Empire State Workers. For those of you guys who may not know, this is that famous photo that was taken of those workers that back in the 20s, the early 30s, that were building the Empire State Building, and they all kind of took a lunch break, and they were all sitting on a girder, steel girder, and like way high up. And so this is just the very beginning of that piece, and it is monochromatic, so it is just black 310 on white Aida. You can do it however you want to. You can use anchor. You can use colored fabric. You can use smaller, bigger, whatever you want to do. It's all good, but that's kind of where it is right now. So super happy about it. Just need to get more progress made. So anyway, so that's the goal. The goal is get more of my stuff done so that I can actually go to one of these shows someday and feel like I'm a real designer. And so that's it. Trying to think if there's anything else going on. I don't really think so. I didn't do Rainy Waterloo's over there, and I didn't make any progress on that one this week. I've literally spent like two whole nights in the last like 3 nights doing designs, and kind of like there's a rabbit hole and I am in it. And so, but that means that there's a lot of designs getting ready to come out on the Etsy store. So feel free to take a look sometime. There's a lot of different things for a lot of different people, and I see things all the time that I'm like, my gosh, I want to stitch that. But anyway, so yeah, I think that's it for now. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope that you are staying safe. And guys, we are almost through this. I'm telling you, a few more months, and we're gonna go nuts. Gonna go out, gonna party. I don't party. I don't party. I just, Anyway, but you stay safe, okay? Because we're not out of the woods just yet, but we're on the path, and we know where it goes. We're gonna be fine. So anyway, so yeah, take a look at these designers that have videos previewing their works, because there's a lot of really cool stuff out there. I was especially watching Michelle Bendy Stitchy's video, a couple of her videos actually lately, and anyway, so she's got some cool stuff coming out. So I didn't watch anything more than that. There are dozens of designers that's probably at least 50, maybe 60 at least, that are doing this. So why I wasn't there ahead of time, you guys know me. I'm a little crazy. I'm a little scattered. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go stitch. I'll see you guys later. Have a good rest of your night, day. I'll see you on Thursday morning stream, roughly about 8 o'clock in the morning Mountain Time, which means 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Might be a little earlier than that if I get up early. We'll see. Stitch for about an hour and a half to 2 hours or so, and just relax. So take care, guys, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.